What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny A. I'm back at you guys with another video today. Hope you guys are all doing good on this Thursday. Today I'm gonna do a Q&A type video, answer some questions that I've been getting the last couple of days on my YouTube channel. Please keep in mind I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research when it comes to investing in a certain stock or crypto. Uh, Definitely do your own research before getting into anything. So this is just my advice for you guys who have been asking, and I'm gonna go over some of the questions here real quick, um, which I have here. Give me 1 second as I load up the questions. So I got one from Evan Whiteman 4809. Have you always done $10 a week on Acorns? I'm just starting out and was thinking of doing $7 a day. What are your thoughts for beginners? Thanks. So this is a good question. I've recently been doing, I think for the last couple of months, I've been doing $10 a week on Acorns. Um, the best way, in my opinion, to invest in Acorns and to see the most gains is to be consistent on the app, even with like any other investment you may have. Always putting money into the app, into the certain stock or crypto you're looking into if you want to see gains in the long run. $7 a day is personally a great. I think dollar cost averaging every single day when the stock market is open Monday through Friday is a great way to invest. For example, if the market has pulled back, then those $7 a day will get you cheaper shares at a much better price. So that's why dollar cost averaging is always great, because you're not timing the market. So $7 a day is a good idea, Evan Whiteman. This is a great question. I was doing $5 a day at one point, but right now I can't really do that because I'm trying to budget after paying my car off. I'm trying to see what I can put into my Acorns, Robinhood. I'm trying to do different other things, trying to build my emergency fund as well. So, but to answer your question, $7 is a great way to start for beginners. If you want to get more hands-on with picking certain stocks, then I definitely recommend Robinhood or Sofi. You could try Fidelity as well. Those are some great brokerage apps that you can use. Check out my link in the description if you want to sign up for Robinhood or SoFi. I believe you get a free stock with Robinhood. So I hope that answers your question. And I hope, you can see your money grow in the long run. Obviously, it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight or in a day. It's going to take weeks, months. And you got to be consistent with putting money into your investments, guys. You can't expect $10 to turn into $100,000 in just a month. Obviously, you could probably turn $10 to $1,000 in a couple of months. Maybe like a good 4 or 5 months, 6 months, depending on how the market is doing. A lot of things impact the overall stock market. So, $7 a day, great thing to do. Even just $5 a day. So that's one question I had. Another one here from IMDI Faz. Hope I said the name right. Love the videos. How are you getting your account so high? What stocks or bonds did you invest in with Acorns? I've been using it for about 3 years and still stuck at 3K. So what have you invested in? Just curious, please and thanks. Obviously, I answered that. I got your answer on the next video. He said no. Let me know, please. I would love to do this. So with Acorns, obviously I don't really pick any of the stocks. The app itself picks the ETFs. So as you can see, we'll go over Acorns right now. You'll see here that I don't pick any of the stocks. I know they had an update on picking individual stocks on the app, which was $9 a month. I don't think that's worth it. As you can see here, my portfolio is 5% in the Bitcoin strategy ETF. This is an ETF. the large company stocks, the IJH, the IJR, the IXUS. These are all ETFs that Acorns puts your money into. So let's say I put $100 in the app, it's going to divide those $100 automatically into these 5 ETFs. So I don't pick it. The app does it all by itself. And my best advice, if you want to see gains in Acorns, is to always be consistent as well. Put money into it if you can. $5 a day, like I was saying in the last question. $10 a day, or every time you get paid, make sure you throw money in here. You can see here I threw $10 here the other day, another $10, had the dividends go in, had a one-time investment of $5, a recurring investment of $10, another dividend going in there. So you gotta be consistent in Acorns, or like I said, even in any other stock. If you're picking individually, over the long term, you're gonna see the gains. As you guys can see here, my portfolio all time, I'm up $9,000 in Acorns itself. So if you're picking individual stocks like in Robinhood, you're gonna have to do a little bit more research, or you could just copy down what Acorns already does and put the money into the same stocks on Robinhood for free. I like Acorns because it does it automatically. I don't have to go, I like how they kind of just balance your money out into each ETF. The dividend reinvesting is great as well. I'm trying to do something different with Robinhood and investing into a dividend stock, which is Realty Income. So I got around $273 in this stock, and trying to basically get it to a point where the dividend itself pays for a bill of mine. So maybe it could pay my cell phone bill, maybe it could pay my car insurance, something like that. So I'm not there yet. I got to keep buying more shares of Realty Income to eventually get there, and that's my goal here with Robinhood. But to answer your question, my friend, you've been stuck at 3K for about 3 years. If you've been stuck at 3K, something is kind of telling me that you're not. I don't know if you're putting more money into the Acorns app. You definitely got to be putting more money in the app. And it all depends on how the overall stock market is doing. If the economy is doing bad, then the stock market isn't going to do as great. You're going to have to take advantage when the stock market is doing bad, because that way you could get cheaper shares. So basically put more money into Acorns so that the app itself buys you the ETFs at a cheaper price. So eventually when everything recovers, which always tends to happen, you will definitely see the gains in the long run. So it could take months, it could take a couple of years. Investing takes time, and you got to have patience for it. So it's not, a lot of people don't have patience. They want to make money overnight. They want to make money in a couple of days, in a couple of weeks. Maybe investing in stocks or crypto might not be your best idea. You might just want to stick with a savings account and put money in there, a good amount of money in the savings account for a couple of weeks, and then take the money out to use it, whatever it is you want to do. Everybody's mindset is different. I'm a long-term investor, so I'm always thinking months, years ahead. So I hope that answers your question. Keep putting money into the accounts. If you really, in my personal opinion, if you want some great stocks to definitely buy, if you want to pick your own individual stocks, I would definitely pick, in my opinion, some Apple shares. I don't think Apple is going anywhere in a long time. Apple, I would definitely invest into. Amazon, Microsoft. I would definitely get into an ETF, the VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500. I would definitely get into some Meta, JP Morgan Chase, Home Depot, Procter & Gamble. A lot of these plays here are great, as you guys can see on the screen. But those are just some of my personal favorites that I would pick. Starbucks, Disney. These are all great plays. But obviously, if you're picking an ETF, the VOO, it already contains all these stocks in one certain ETF. And all these plays that I mentioned are in this ETF itself. So you're getting a little bit of everything just by putting money into this stock right here, which is great. And they give you a dividend payout every 3 months. So I hope that answers your question, my friend. Thank you for your support. Let's see here. Have you considered moving your Acorns portfolio to Robinhood since Robinhood is free? I've been considering since I basically started all over after using my money to pay off my car. So we're kind of in the same situation. The only thing is that I do have, I don't know if he doesn't have any money in the Acorns account anymore. This is from Folkariki 18. I hope I'm saying the name right. But yeah, I have been considering it. I don't know if you guys this is something you guys would like to see. Leave me in your comments below. Would you guys like me to take the money out of Acorns and throw it into Robinhood? Personally, if I did do that, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I would probably just throw a lot of my money into the realty income stock, which is the dividend stock, and put majority into the VOO, which is Vanguard S&P 500, just to diversify my investments. But the dividend stock that I've basically been saying, the realty income, I want to use that for passive income to eventually pay off any bills I have. Basically not working for money that I could be putting into my bank account. So that's something I would do if I did take out my money out of Acorns and throw it into Robinhood. I do plan on doing that eventually when crypto comes back. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. You guys like the Acorns videos? You guys would rather see me go into Robinhood? I mean, I've been using Acorns since 2017. It's been a great app. Obviously, it's a long-term investing app. So unfortunately, I can't take out the dividends that I have in Acorns. They automatically reinvest them and they buy more shares, which is great, which is probably the best thing to do. But I've been trying, like I said, I've been trying to find other ways to make passive income to eventually pay off my bills and not work so much in my life to enjoy more time free and do other things. So that's my main goal right now. Kobe Paradas, keep uploading these videos. They're great. Appreciate the support, my man. From Elmer Vicente 5505. How long have you had this account for? The Acorns account. I've had it since 2017. So what, 6 years now? So it's been great. How many years I've been using Acorns? I wonder how much you invest daily on it. From Cups 1615. I've been, like I said, using it since 2017. I've tried to put $10 a week as my reoccurring investment, and every time I get paid, I throw in whatever, like $50, $25, $100, whatever I can at the time. It all depends on my budgeting. So yeah, guys, hope that answers your question. Call Morales, 2 weeks ago, I got 60,000 from working really hard. Is Acorns a good app to leave all that money and you won't lose as much? I think Acorns is a safer, I want to say a safe app to use for investing for beginners and in the long-term perspective, because they put your money into safe assets, which is ETFs. If you want to go even safer than that, they would put your money into bonds, depending on how much risk you want to tolerate. So in my Acorns, you can see here, I'm in the aggressive right here, where it says risk. I'm aggressive. So I'm taking more. My money I could lose a good amount of money in the aggressive portfolio, but I could also make a good amount of money in the aggressive portfolio in the long run. So it all depends on your investment strategy. If you're using Acorns, if you're picking individual stocks on Robinhood or on Sofi, then you definitely gotta know what you're picking, which stock you're picking. Yeah, you can see more gains maybe in a couple months if you're picking individual stocks, but ETFs are just a safer way to go for the long run, because you're getting a diverse stock, which basically invests all the your money into these great companies. So that's just my opinion. Obviously, please do your own research on that. Acorn is definitely a great app for beginners, guys. No doubt about it. And that's about it. That's all I have from my recent comments and questions. So I appreciate all of you that have been watching the videos. I hope that answers some of your questions. I'm not going to show my portfolios today. I'll probably show you guys tomorrow or whenever I get the chance. I have been putting more money, but nothing too great. I haven't really seen much of a difference. I'm trying to be patient right now with crypto. Crypto is kind of taking a hit. I believe you can see here, Bitcoin did come up a bit to $30,000 at the time of recording, but we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks to months. Hoping things could turn around here. But don't worry, I'll keep you guys up to date on what I've been doing. Like I said, I hope that answers all your questions. If you guys have any more questions, leave them down below. Let me know if you guys want to see Robinhood more. I could stop. Maybe, I would definitely consider taking the money out of Acorns and throwing into Robinhood if you guys would like to see that more, and make some passive income with the dividend stocks like I've been talking to you guys about. Let me know if you guys want to see that, or if you guys want me to stick with Acorns, I could do that as well. So I'm trying to do different things here, and I appreciate all of your support, guys. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, following me on my investment and savings journey. You could follow me on Instagram, on TikTok. Check out the links in the description below. And if you want to sign up for Robinhood, Acorns, Sofi, Coinbase, definitely check out the links for Yotta. As for your savings account, you can check that out as well in my link down below. And yeah, guys, I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good day. Peace.